Adolf Hitler's childhood. In the small town of Braunau am Inn, Austria, on the cold day, in April 1889, a child was born into the family of Alois and Clara Hitler. This child, named Adolf, was the fourth of six siblings, but only he and his sister Paula would survive to adulthood. The early years of Adolf's life were marked by the simplicity and challenges of a modest family living in a border town. Alois, Adolf's father, was a customs officer, a job that provided a stable but modest income. He was a strict man, demanding obedience and respect from everyone around him, including his family. Clara, Adolf's mother, was kind and caring, a soft presence in the rigid atmosphere created by Alois. Adolf's relationship with his father was complicated. He often found himself at odds with Alois's strict rules and expectations. In contrast, he shared a close and affectionate bond with his mother, who was always there to offer comfort and understanding. As Adolf grew, he attended the local school, where he was just another face among the many children of the town. He was neither an outstanding student nor one who struggled greatly. He was average in many ways. However, even from a young age, Adolf showed a keen interest in art and history, subjects that allowed him to escape into worlds far beyond his small hometown. Adolf's schooling also exposed him to various ideas and histories, including the story of the German people. The tales of past glories and the unity of the German tribes stirred something in him, a sense of belonging to something greater than himself. This was the beginning of his interest in German nationalism, a path that would significantly influence his future. The Hitler family moved several times during Adolf's childhood due to Alois's job, which meant Adolf had to adapt to new schools and make new friends repeatedly. These moves made it difficult for him to form lasting friendships, contributing to his solitary nature. Despite these challenges, these experiences also taught him how to quickly assess and adapt to new environments, a skill that would serve him well in the future. In 1900, tragedy struck the Hitler family when Adolf's younger brother Edmund died from measles. This loss deeply affected Adolf, who became more withdrawn and introspective. His academic performance began to decline and his interest in school waned. His father wanted him to follow in footsteps and become a civil servant. But Adolf resisted this path. He dreamed of becoming an artist, a vision not supported by his practical and stern father. The conflict over his future strained Adolf's relationship with Alois further. Despite the tension at home, his mother continued to be a source of encouragement and support for his artistic aspirations. In these early years, the seeds of discontent and rebellion were sown in Adolf, driven by his complicated family dynamics and the rigid expectations placed upon him. As Adolf approached his teenage years, the differences between him and his father became more pronounced. Alois passed away in 1903, leaving the family in a state of financial uncertainty. Adolf's reaction to his father's death was complex. While it freed him from the pressure of following a career he had no turn in, it also left him without direction at a critical point in his life. Clara, now the sole caretaker of the family, struggled to keep the household together. Adolf's relationship with his mother grew even closer during this time as he saw her struggle and did his best to support her despite his own uncertainties about the future. Adolf continued his schooling, but with little enthusiasm. His dream of attending the Academy of Fine Arts Vienna became his focus, a goal that he believed would lead him to the future he desired. However, life had a different path in store for him, one that would take him far from the aspiration of a young boy in a small Austrian town.